What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to go over this upcoming week's short watch list. So 3 stocks I do see as a very big squeeze play. So I'm going to go over all the stuff you need to know. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get right to it. So these aren't in any particular order as far as the top 3, but the first one I do want to cover is Cricket, ticker is CRCT. Short score is currently 96, utilization is 100%. The percentage free float on loan is roughly about 21. And that's actually a pretty big deal because looking at the short interest is 25%. So the short interest is relatively higher than what's on loan, meaning that there is a lot of naked shorting behind the scenes. And right now there is 5.71 million shares being shorted behind the scenes. Cost to borrow for the most part is fairly normal, so around 33% give or takes, but still relatively high. Like I said, I think just the fact that there is a lot of naked shorting in Cricket is a pretty big deal. And looking as far as right here, currently $9.51 year to date, down 2%. And the reason why I'm looking at year to date is because a lot of growth stocks have actually rallied in 2023. So the fact that this one is lagging definitely shows that shorts most likely have been doubling down and suppressing it. And as far as 1 year prior, down roughly about 52%. So I think in general that this might be a very good potential squeeze play, especially with everything behind the scenes. All it will take is just the cost to borrow to go up a little bit more, in my opinion, of course, and then it could definitely have a good squeeze. But moving on from that, there is a repeat one. So like I said, I do this every Sunday, and there is AMC. So I did AMC last week. It did actually go on a very good rally on Monday, as you can kind of see right here. But generally speaking, this is actually a pretty good squeeze play because looking as far as the short score is 90. The shares on loan, 185.21 million. Utilization, of course, is at 100%. There is a lot of failure to delivers coming up in the following weeks, so definitely could be a very good thing on that regard. And as far as what's happening behind the scenes, there is 307.27 is the cost to borrow. Once again, it is on the threshold list, so definitely something that could play into everything. So if you guys don't know that, basically it does mean that if it's on the threshold list for 13 consecutive days, then the clearinghouse is forced to buy back all of the shares. And of course, that's very much linked to naked shorting as well. 23.04 is the short interest, which is a percentage of the free float. And on Friday, shorts did in fact increase 236,000 shares. So I think in general, this week is another good likelihood of a AMC squeeze. And finally, my third one is this company. I've never actually heard of this company, to be fully honest, but based on the fundamentals behind it, I think that this could be a very good squeeze. And it is Stronghold Digital Mining. Ticker is SDIG. It is on the NASDAQ, currently at 52 cents, give or take. And as far as year to date, it is up roughly about 21%. The 1 year prior down 96%. So it's been completely hammered over the year prior. But looking here, short score is currently 94. Utilization is 100%. Percentage free float on loan is 48%. Very high in that regard. And as far as the short interest, it is currently at roughly about 30.36%. 5.37 million shares is being shorted, and the cost to borrow is extremely high, so 335.01%. So in my opinion, based on the lower volume that is really in this ticker SDIG, and also with the fundamentals behind the scenes, this one could also be another very good one that squeezes. So let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. Based on the 3 that I did pick last week, I think only one tentatively did have a pretty good rally immediately on the Monday, so that was AMC. Everything else for the most part did dwindle down, but still a pretty good squeeze. But I think in general that these 3, so again, Stronghold Digital, SDIG, Cricket, CRCT, and also I'm sure a lot of you already know, AMC, all of those are a very good squeeze candidate for this upcoming week. So let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments below. Like I said, I do this every Sunday. I'm going to making sure that you guys are fully aware of any ones that are a squeeze play, because I know a lot of people like to get into squeeze plays and things like that. But again, let me know your thoughts on that, or potentially in the comments below what stocks that you feel are going to squeeze this week. But if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships. Link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. And with that said, let's all make a lot of money on whatever you are investing in.